America agrees on 3 things these days, and only these 3 things. 1. Don't pass when it's time to dunk. This sounds like it could be a new national motto after watching Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers defer under the basket in Game 7 against the Atlanta Hawks. Perhaps we can put this new motto on our money. Michael Jordan would look good on the hundo, but let's not get sidetracked so early in a column this time. The second thing America universally believes to be self-evident: the NCAA is a con and a harbor for hucksters and a fraud and a front and definitely un-American and maybe also a form of communism. If I'm interpreting everything correctly, that was the ruling by the Supreme Court on Monday after hearing the NCAA's appeal in NCAA versus Alston. Everyone in America, by the way, has been saying this for years and years. Third, there were only the 2 things, after all. The country agrees on nothing else, which is fine. What use is a country of like-minded people, really? To disagree and to descend to the most American duties of all. There are those people in this country who eat ketchup on hot dogs, and the ones who prefer mustard, metaphorically speaking. The ketchup eaters are wrong, but in this country we're not about to ban ketchup just because it's eroding the foundations of human civilization. Ketchup eaters are not communists despite what everyone says. The NCAA, on the other hand. For the real violators of American idealism, like the NCAA, apparently, this country has built-in stopgaps for when stuff gets sideways and starts sliding down the mountain. Twitter's cancel culture comes to mind, and also, to a slightly lesser degree, the Supreme Court of the United States. On Monday, SCOTUS voted 9-0 against the NCAA in a ruling that will allow additional educational benefits for athletes, but could also one day force Dabo into early retirement by changing the entire model of collegiate athletics. That's the initial consensus, anyway, after the High Court wrote that the NCAA can't hide behind its hollow, phony rhetoric anymore. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to remain skeptical of the whole premise that this Supreme Court opinion will one day lead to college athletes earning salaries for playing football and basketball. Universities will give away any amount of free stuff to athletes to avoid paying taxes like a normal business. I'm no legal expert, though, so I called one up. Jason Setchen of Miami is an attorney by trade, and has been a national advocate for college athletes throughout his career. He said on Monday evening over the phone that even though NCAA versus Alston is very narrow, it really creates a hole a truck could drive through for future challenges to the NCAA model. If I had to make a crazy guess about the future, then it would be the formation of conferences that pay athletes but are no longer members of the NCAA.